Good morning, friends. Today I bring before you the various constitutional provisions in reference to imposition of emergencies. India is a democracy. India is not just a democracy, it is the world's largest democracy, and it is viewed as a model state of democracy in this world, where the freedom and only the freedom matters. We function under the democracy as proclaimed by the champion of democracy, Abraham Lincoln. Democracy is by the people, to the people, and for the people. Therefore, imposition of emergency, which engulfs the very basic democratic rights, the freedom of the people, has no place in a democracy. However, in rarest of the rare situations where the Indian government feels that there is an internal security threat and where there is a large scale armed rebellion, in order to protect the values of democracy, in order to protect the democratic values, the people's rights in a democracy, the government can proclaim emergency under Article 352 of the Indian Constitution. And even in warlike situations and in wars between the nations, the Union government can proclaim emergency under Article 352. And secondly, whenever there is a failure of constitutional machinery in any of the states within India, so under Article 256, the Union government, under the directions and acknowledgement of President, can impose state emergency, which is popularly called as President's rule. This situation we have seen many times. India has witnessed in many states, many times, the President's rule, which is generally misused by the union governments. And finally, under Article 360, the union government can impose financial emergency. This can be imposed when the national financial institutions is threatened by the corrupt systems. When black money overrides and overrules the national interests, especially the financial institutions, in such situations, financial emergency can be imposed. However, as I have always maintained, the union government should always look into the various other provisions, other control mechanisms to overcome any emergency situations without adopting to imposition of emergencies. Emergency is only a last resort in a democracy. Thank you, friends.